Hi, I'm Brien Lundin, and you're watching Market 1 Minute. I'm here with Ross Beaty, Chairman of Pan American Silver, Chairman of Alterra Power, and founder of both companies. Ross, good to have you here.
Thank you very much, Brian. It's nice to be here.
You know, I remember when you started Pan American Silver in the early 90s. We were all there, and the whole idea was creating a silver bank, while silver, acquiring silver resources out of the money while silver prices were low, and holding those resources for when silver price recovered. But now you're the second largest silver producer in the world of Pan American Silver. Can you tell us, at this point, where does Pan American Silver go, and where does silver go?
Well, it's been a tremendous journey. It is the manifestation of a dream. I mean, we set out in 1994 when we started to become the biggest silver play in the world, and now we're number 2. So it's you know, we're almost there, and number 2 sometimes tries a little harder. And I'm quite confident we'll get there one of these years. So for us, really, we have 7 mines, 8,000 employees. It's a multi-billion-dollar company. I'm really proud of it, of course, but still we have lots and lots of things yet to do. We have a huge silver deposit in Argentina, which is going to be our next mine, I think, and we're hoping to have that getting going into construction later this year. We've got to do some work in Argentina still to make that happen, but that one is capable of vaulting us into the league as the largest primary silver mining company in the world. The current leader is Fresnillo in Mexico. So just usual stuff, trying to build as good a vehicle for silver exposure for silver interested investors on the planet.
So you have a growth in production ahead, but you also offer immediate leverage to silver prices and what we perceive will be a rising silver market in the future.
Pan American today produces 26 million ounces a year. So every time the silver price goes up $1, that's $26 million to our top line and actually our bottom line as well.
Wow.
That's pretty good leverage.
And you're such a diversified entrepreneur in the resource industry. You're the founder of Alterra Power. You're really involved in clean technology. I think a lot of investors don't realize how that's taking off, even in an era of dropping energy prices, conventional energy, that alternative power installations are just booming across the world.
They really are. Alternative energy is no longer alternative. It's absolutely mainstream. It's the fastest growing form of electricity generation in the world. And I mean in the world, all over the world. So it's really being embraced by countries for all kinds of reasons. It's truly sustainable. It goes forever. It's based on free energy from the sun or from wind, or from the earth's heat, or from water power. And it's actually quite decoupled from oil, because oil doesn't generate electricity. Oil's not used anymore to make electricity. So the oil market is almost independent of the renewable energy market. Renewable energy's closest proxy would be the gas price, and because that's the most competitive alternative form of electricity generation in many places. But governments want renewable energy because it's clean, it doesn't produce carbon emissions into the atmosphere. Most people in the world understand that we have to limit our carbon emissions, and they're really supportive of clean energy. So it's just booming. It's a great business, and I'm really excited about what we are doing in Alterra Power.
What areas are you focused on in clean energy?
We have all 4 of the classic clean energy technologies. We have geothermal power. We're Canada's largest geothermal power producer. We have assets in Iceland and Nevada, producing assets in Iceland and Nevada. We are the largest independent power producer in British Columbia in clean energy. We have the largest hydro facilities, for example. We generate 234 megawatts of hydropower, and we're building another 60 megawatts right now in BC. And we have a very large wind farm in northern BC, and we're building a 200 megawatt wind farm in Texas right now. So we're all over the space. We had a solar business, we sold it. So we just can't get big enough. Every megawatt we produce from one of those 4 technologies is a megawatt you don't have to burn something to produce electricity from.
So Ross, you've been a huge success in everything you've ventured into, every sector you've ventured into, and we're looking forward to another big success in Alterra. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thanks, Brian.